Hey gang, here we go again. Another good day of acting games with Caroline. I'm here at the Playhouse again and we're gonna do some games that focus on acting today. So hopefully you're gonna have a good time. I want you to start by a little warm up. We're gonna take a deep breath in and exhale out. Good, another breath in. Filling up your breath bucket here, good. And breathe it out like you're blowing a dandelion. Breathe it all out, all out, all out. And take one more deep breath in. And sigh it out. Good, good. We want to reach up, way up high to the ceiling. Reach up with both hands as if you're trying to really touch the ceiling. Reaching beyond your fingertips. Good. And take both hands to one side. Good, and the other side. Good, and sprinkle your fingers all the way down. Okay, roll your shoulders a little bit. Up and down, and start a little wiggle and a shake and a wiggle. Good. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, and shake, rattle, and roll. Add your voice in. Okay, good. Hope you're all warmed up and ready to go. Okay, for our first game, we are going to play Search. Now, you may have played this with me before, but it's really important to acting because it covers a lot of different things. So I want you first to imagine something that is super duper important to you. It might be key, it might be a little precious piece of jewelry like a ring or something or a necklace that you got. Okay, I want you to think of that important thing, and I want you to imagine that you lost it and that you can't find it anywhere. Okay, and on my signal, you're going to really and truly search for it. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Search. Look everywhere. You've got to find it. It's so important. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen if you don't find it? Look in a different place. Look in another place. Maybe it's behind a door. Maybe it's under a pillow. Keep looking. Keep thinking. And then maybe stop and think. Wait a minute. What did I do with it? Oh, where is it? Where could I have left it? Keep searching, searching. It's so important that you find it. Wait a minute. You remember where you might have put it. You go there and look for it. And there it is. You found it. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. Bravo, you found it. Good job, good job. So all you just did was a lot of acting. You imagined that you had something really important to you and you wanted it. You wanted to find it. And then you did something about it. You searched for it. And how did you feel when you found it? You probably felt really relieved and happy, right? And how did you feel when you couldn't find it? You were probably really sad, worried, maybe you were frightened, maybe you were super, super disappointed. Well, that's what acting is. Acting isn't feeling something first, it's reacting to what's happening to you. And it's also wanting something, like wanting to find something important, and reacting to not getting what you want, not finding it, or just not having the ability to do what you want, right? So that's what acting is. That's kind of the essential thing of acting. And every character wants something. They have a goal, they have something that they really want, and they do things to get it. For instance, Cinderella wants to go to the ball, right? And the hare and the tortoise and the hare, well, what does he want? He wants to win the race. What might Hansel and Gretel want? Hansel and Gretel want to get home safely, or maybe Hansel wants to eat the gingerbread house. So all these characters want something, and I want you to think of what might your character want in the little play that you're doing by saying, I want to, and What do you want to do? What do you want at the end of that? Let's kind of fill in the blank, okay? So think of something that they might want in the beginning of the play. I want to, and then think of something they might want some other time in the play. I want to, okay, good, and then you might think of what they do to get those things to happen, right? Well, though, that's a very important part of acting, and we call those goals or objectives. So when the character wants something, we call it their objective or their goal. And they strive and they work really hard to try to get that, and it's a really, really important thing. Just like you were searching and searching because you really wanted to find your goal, your imaginary thing that you lost, okay? So good job everybody. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to what if I want something from another person or another character, right? We did a little bit of this last time. We did some tactics. I played a verb on you and you responded back to me. Okay, so we're gonna kind of play a little variation of that. So I'm going to say, row, row, row your boat. And I'm first I'm going to tease you. And then I want you to say back to me, gently down the stream. Okay, so I say, row, row, row your boat, and you say, gently down the stream, because you're going to react with your line to how I say mine. Remember, it's not what we say, it's how we say it, okay? Good job. Okay, here we go. Let's do that one again. I'm going to tease you this time, and I'm going to say, row, row, row your boat, and you're going to say, gently down the stream. Okay, here we go. Row, row, row your boat. Okay, good job. Now what if you did it differently? What if you responded a little differently to this time? Not the same that you did last time. I'm going to tease you again. Here we go. And I want you to do something different than you did last time. And I'm going to tease you a little differently this time, but I'm still going to tease you. Okay, here we go. Row, row, row your boat. Okay, good job. Okay, the next one, I'm gonna coax you. Coaxing means I'm really trying hard to very gently get you to do what I want, okay? Here we go. Row, row, row your boat. Okay, good. Now maybe you don't want to have anything to do with me and you just want me to go away, okay? So when I say row, row, row your boat, you're gonna say gently down the stream as if you want me to just leave you alone, okay? Here we go. Row, row, row your boat. Oh. And I just reacted to that, right? You were probably not very nice. And so I reacted to that. And I know you're really nice. I know it's just you're playing a character. So I'm in with that. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to apologize, okay? Now, there's a whole bunch of things that I could have done that maybe hurt your feelings, and I'm going to apologize one way, and then we'll try a different version, okay? Here we go. Row, row, row your boat. Okay, good. So maybe you accepted my apology and you were nice to me, or maybe you weren't. Maybe you were not even going to stand for it, and you decided to snub me a bit, okay? So either way, I want you to do a different version this time. If you were nice to me and accepted my apology, do the other one. And if you were not very nice and you just snubbed me because you didn't want to accept my apology, then do the nice one, okay? Here we go. Row, row, row your boat. Okay, good job. You guys are acting. This is great. And notice how your body does certain things. Like when I teased you, my body did a certain thing. I have certain physical behavior when we do certain things. Like when we tease, we can do all sorts of like wiggly little motions, right? Row, row, row your boat, right? As opposed to coaxing, I kind of leaned in a little bit to you, and I was a little pleading and my voice was softer. And then when I was apologizing, again, I was a little softer and a little timid and apologetic and kind of small in my physical demeanor. So all these things these verbs do for you is they are automatically there to give you all this physical behavior, okay? And when we talk about behavior and acting, behavior is a good thing, okay? Okay, great. All right, now let's kind of take this into another direction. We're going to play with relationships this time. And the first relationship we're going to play is I'm the detective and you're the suspect, okay? And I'm going to interrogate you, all right? So are you ready? And remember that you're going to behave depending on our relationship and how your character would relate to mine, okay? So here we go. You're the suspect, and you have to decide whether you're guilty or innocent. Row, row, row your boat. And you respond with gently down the stream. Okay, good. Good. Now, we're going to do enemies, all right? We're enemies. I say row, row, row your boat, and you answer with gently down the stream. Row, row, row your boat. Woo, good one. Good job. And now we're pals, we're buddies, we're super good friends, okay? Ready? And row, row, row your boat. Woo, good job, good job. And the last one is I am the king and you are the subject. Are you ready? Row, row, row your boat. Very nice, very nice. We can go on and on and on. There's a whole bunch of these we can do. So you can think of them and maybe play these with your fellow actors or your family or sisters and brothers or whatnot, okay? So you can play those relationships. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is it teaches us to really be in sync with the other person that we're working with. And we really want to listen and receive what that person is giving to us so that we can respond truthfully to them, okay? Expressively, but truthfully. So what we're going to do is I'm going to say a phrase to you, and you're going to repeat it back to me a little differently. I'll demonstrate. So I'm going to say something like, you are worried. And you're going to respond with almost the same thing, but you're going to change it to, I am worried. And then I'm going to say it again, and you're going to say it again, and we're going to go about 3 times. And it's going to look something like this. Okay, so I'm me, and you're there, you're you over here. You look worried. This is you. I look worried. This is me. You look worried. This is you. I look worried. This is me. You look worried. This is you. I look worried. Okay, good. So this time, see, notice that the conversation was a little different, only that we said the same thing all those times. And again, it's not what you say, but it's how you say it, okay? And notice our bodies can be involved in this as well. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start with you look worried. Okay, here we go. You look worried. You look worried. You look worried. Okay, good, good. Okay, here's another one. You seem really happy. You seem really, really happy. You seem really happy. Yay, good job, good job. And last one. You look really awesome today. You look really awesome today. No, You look really awesome today. Okay, good. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing for you and that you got the gist of it. But again, it's something you can play with your family, and it's fun because you can switch it up anytime. Okay, so you could be saying, you are worried, I am worried, you are worried, and then somebody can just all of a sudden change it to, you have a green shirt on. I have a green shirt on. You have a green shirt on. I have a green shirt on. So what that does, it gets this little flow of energy going from one person to the other person so that we're constantly in sync and we're having a conversation and we're communicating back and forth. And that stream of energy and communication is really interesting and intriguing to watch on stage. So that's why you want to concentrate on that. Well, I hope you had fun today. We learned a lot, and I hope all that was really helpful and useful, and hopefully you can apply all of this to your little scenes and monologues and plays. So have fun, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.